And then I set up an entrepreneurship program. Is that in the science and technology area, a lot of time people working on a new technology, and there may be some new opportunities, commercial opportunities, and of course you can transfer this to companies. But there are sometimes certain times faculty member wanted to do it themselves, and and we set up this entrepreneurship program. It's that there's some under this center, there's some company can set up. And usually I would not let faculty to set up by themselves. I would say, well, do you have students to do it, graduate students to do it, or any of your postdoc or anybody that can do that? Because as faculty member, that's your full-time job. Your full-time job is teaching, researching, and so on. And you want to pursue a commercial thing, knowing that there's some great potential, to society, into yourself, the university. You can do it, but you have to have other people to actually do that. And you can provide the guidance, consultation, be a part of that. But it's not your full time. Okay, so I from time to time, when I was in vice president, I think there's about 30 or 40 companies that set up like that, and we help them to do a business plan. Usually, faculty says, "Wow, we have this is great. This will do. This you're drinking this water, producing this water, it will make you longevity." So I would just say that, well, what is your business model? Usually, faculty say, "What is business model?" Okay. No, I think it's obvious to you, but for the scientists, they're not so obvious. Then I would say, well, it's like making dumpling. I usually take the example of making dumpling. It's become famous. I said, you have a good idea of making the the meat inside and also the wrappers. Okay, that's good. That's good technology in making dumplings. But how are you going to sell it? Okay, you can open a little shop. I can have some pots and pan there, and there's some table for the people to come, and you can do dumplings for them, right? You can make. Business model is how do you get the money from your customers' pocket and let it flow naturally, happily to your pocket. That's business model. Has nothing to do, very little to do with technology. Okay, you're selling dumpling or you're selling hamburgers. Okay, but how are you going to do it? You're going to actually open shop to do that. That's one business model. Another is that, well, you can do the dumplings and put it into the can and sell it as can. Then it's not only dumplings that's involved, it's the canning that's involved. Okay, and how are you going to distribute the dumplings, the cans to different outlets? So this is business model there. Okay, or you're not doing the can, you're doing freeze dry, and then put a vacuum pack and sell it into the freezer space. Then an important part of that business is to whether you can get the freezer space to do it. Okay, and how much do they charge for the freezer space? So it is the scientists usually think about the technology, the nice part, the key part, the key elements of that, obviously. But a businessman, to be successful, has to think about how to make the product, how to ship the product, how to sell the product, how to distribute the product, how to sell the product, and how to collect the money. Mm-hmm. Selling the product is easy, but collecting money is difficult. So this is business model. Mm-hmm. So I say, if you think about what product you're selling, the technology making those products, it goes into the product, the way of making this product, the manufacturing part, how do you distribute them, how do you sell them, how do you, what is the cost and the price, the financial part, and how do you going to finance your company? Mm-hmm. And then, of course, any safety and environment factors involved, any patent complication that's involved. So we're talking about 9 chapters or 10 chapters here. This is a business plan. Mm-hmm. You put this together, and then you think about your business model, and then you put this into the plan. This is a business plan. Mm-hmm. And this is the plan that you need to, when you need somebody to finance you, you go to the bank, go to the VCs, everybody wants a business plan. That's your business plan. So the first thing that we did is to teach the scientists to write business plan.